Okay, now we are recording. Everybody can smile. Question I put up at the top of the screen. Do you feel confident using the Greater Boston Food Bank website? That's what I posted this past Friday at the end of last week. I showed everybody that resource. So I want to hear from anybody who wants to share. How confident do you feel using it? Does everybody feel like they understand it completely? Or if not, I can go through it and we can all do this together.
I didn't have problem. I feel confident.
Okay.
It's easy. It's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I will try to make the foods, the recipes. I like that.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yes, fantastic. I'm so glad you mentioned the recipes, Glaucian, because one project Adam and I will do later this semester, close to Thanksgiving, is sharing recipes and writing recipes as a class. We did that last year, and it was pretty good.
It's a good way to know about more about the American food and healthy food, and to practice my English.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Now, Glaucian, can you tell everybody on this screen, if you're looking for recipes to cook,
Recipes.
where do you click?
And I don't remember. Click and cook.
That's right. That's right. So if you want to cook and you want to learn a new recipe, when you go to the Greater Boston Food Bank, click and cook. Excellent. Now I'm going to ask somebody else. Now, what if you want to donate food? Like you look in your cabinets, you have 5 cans of Goya beans, and you think, you know what? Maybe I'm not actually going to cook this. Somebody else could use this. Where do you go to donate? If you have a little too much extra and you want to donate it to the Greater Boston Food Bank, where do you go on this website? Somebody besides Glaucian. Does everybody know the word donation? I know, Franklin, you're a clergyman. You're very familiar with donation. Donation.
I can say.
Yes, Guadalupe.
And you have to click on give ways to give.
Yes, excellent.
And
so for donations, ways to give.
Yes.
Beautiful.
There are options to donate now or monthly.
Yes, excellent. So if you have too much food in your house, or you have a little extra money and you want to give to the Greater Boston Food Bank, you can go to ways to give. Now, what if you need some extra assistance? Where do you go? On this website. If you look in your refrigerator and you think, you know what, I don't get paid till for another 10 days. I got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids at home, and I gotta find a way to get some more food in this refrigerator. Where do you click?
I think it's need food.
Yes, excellent. Whoops. Beautiful. That's perfect. So beautiful. So need food. All right. Now, this one I'm not gonna go to the website because that was last week. I'm not gonna walk everyone through it fully, but when you click need food, Glaucian, can you tell everybody what information you put there?
What information? I don't know. Sorry.
Well, it's okay. Need food, you put in your address where you live.
Okay.
And also you can put in your email, and somebody from the food bank will call you and say, and they can get food to your house. or they can put you in touch with the local food pantry there, wherever you live. So if you live, the Greater Boston Food Bank, it's in that, it's like the middle, it's in between South Boston and Dorchester. So I'm in Quincy, it's actually just down 93 near me. But if you live, say, all the way out in central Massachusetts, like Worcester, or if you're all the way south, like in Fall River, they'll put you in touch with a local food pantry where you live. So if you need food assistance. So that's a good resource. And that's why I wanted to go over this today.
I had a question, George.
Yeah, Guadalupe.
I couldn't identify how can you be eligible or to get this food, or you just have to call and they give you the food, or I don't know if you have to.
That's a great question.
Requirements or something.
That's a great question. So you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to what I posted on Friday to answer that question. So here we go. I'm leaving my Google Slides and I'm going back to what I posted this past Friday. So here we go. There we are. So this is what I posted on Friday. And oh, look, we have several comments. Excellent. Natalia, you're very active writing our comments here. And Fernanda, very nice. Excellent. And Marie as well. Glaucian, good job, everybody. So I'm going to walk everybody through here. I'll make the website a little bigger so we can read the words there. All right. So if you click need food, click up here, need food, then what's the best thing you want to do here? It says SNAP enrollment. That's to get your EBT card, which you learned about before. Not everybody qualifies for EBT. It's very likely you make too much money if you have a full-time job. So if you're making too much money to qualify for EBT, you still need a little extra support. You put in your zip code. Who can give me their zip code? And that's the last numbers on your address. Narexi, you live close to me, right? Do you know your zip code?
It's 002-339.
339. All right, here we go.
10.
Yep, 00.
Okay.
0202339. That sounds right.
Exactly.
Yeah, 02339. So when I click, and what this is going to connect you to food pantries and community meal programs. So Norexi and I live in the South Shore area. So this is going to show us programs where we live. Here we go. There we are. Rockland. All right, so that connects us with Rockland Emergency Food Pantry. So if I live in or near Rockland, I can call this one. This is also in Rockland. Bill, and okay, very close to me, Abington, Whitman, Hanson, Pembroke. So all of these are different food pantries that you can contact in your area. Would anyone else like to put the code in to see what's available in their area? Erica, Franklin, Natalia, anybody else want to try?
Teacher O.
Yes.
2150.
50, okay. So Erica, 02150. So Chelsea, all right. And so in Chelsea, you can contact St. Luke's Food Pantry. and a lot, and Everett as well. So near Chelsea, Everett, Bellingham, right? So just north of Boston, all of these different resources. So this is very good. And this is not only good for people who need food assistance, but also if you have extra food that you can give to somebody else. So you could say, if you see something like that, you say, oh, wow, I know where that is. I live, down the street. And you realize that you have food that's you're not going to eat. You can just walk by and say, hey, you'll call, say, do you need a donation? So it's very good. All right.
Perfect.
So that's one way to use the Greater Boston Food Pantry website. All right. So that's, and everybody who left a comment on Friday, great job. And I hope that this, anybody watching this recording is encouraged to start using this website as well for the recipes to cook, resources to find food, and resources to donate food. All right, now moving on, we have a few more students joining us. I have an image in my background, which I've also decided to use right here. This is a painting from France, Jean-François Millet. It's a Millet painting from all the way back in 1857, and it's called the Gleaners. We're going to learn a new word in class that I didn't give you in Google Classroom. So the vocabulary word is gleaning, G-L-E-A-N-I-N-G, gleaning. And this relates to the topic of food waste. Who could tell me what's happening in this painting on the right side of the screen? I've also used it as my background. Anybody, you can raise your hand if you want to tell the story. What's happening?
Working.
Women are working, yes. Is it their job?
They are
slaves.
Slaves? Are they slaves?
In that moment, maybe they are working for survivor.
Survival. Nurexi, you're closer. They're not working for, they're not doing a job. They're not slaves. They are working for survival. What do you mean survival?
It's when you to do a work for keep alive, for eat.
Yeah, to stay alive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marie Boisserand,
Yes.
what do you want to say?
Yeah, I think they are collect the food from the ground.
Yes.
They gathered the food.
You got it. Yes, Marie. Well done, Marie. That's what is called gleaning. It's collecting food from a farm. Now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to use this resource right here called Google Arts and Culture, which is one of my favorite resources to teach with, because you know how I love to do virtual museums. I'm taking everybody to France right now. So get ready. I hope you brought your passport. We're going to the museum. All right, so here's Google Arts and Culture. And